4 years of being a live streamer, and I'm officially quitting Facebook Live. To understand why I'm quitting the biggest platform I have, we have to rewind and tell a little story. This story involves the police, illegal activity, drama, and absolute chaos. Some of that was embellished. It's Dumb Tacos! So officially, this is my second time quitting Facebook. Last year at June, I quit Facebook gaming. I ran into a similar situation that I'm actually currently dealing with right now, but I realized that fundamentally I am streaming for the wrong reasons. When I started streaming, my goal was to stream to as many people as possible. I worked a full-time job. I could only do this part-time. I am motivated by money, but I'm not motivated by money. I know that's confusing. A lot of streamers get a group of people and they start making money, side cash, while they're live streaming, and that's great. That's a good perk of doing this. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but if you have bigger projections in what your business is, you will know then that the ad revenue and brand deals is where the real money is later in the game of streaming. Now, I got to taste that just a little bit about a year and a half ago. I was streaming to about 150, 200 people. I was getting reached out by companies to promote their stuff. I was getting advertised revenue. Things were going great. Everything that I worked for and planned for in streaming was going really well. Then I got hit with a unoriginal content strike on my page. Some of you know what this is if you ever streamed on Facebook. So basically what happened was I accidentally uploaded one of my TikTok videos to my Facebook Reels page. That's where I made a mistake. I figured it out, I dug it out, and I said, hey, can we get my notifications going out properly? Because what happens when you get a strike like that is your reach gets dampened. I was going from 35, 45% recommendations down to 5. Drastically cut off 150 viewers down to 70 in a day. And I thought it was a fluke at first. No, it stuck for a long time, and I had to go in all my stuff to try to figure out what happened to my page, found that strike, tried to fight it, figured out what it was, cleared it, reached out to Facebook support, let them know, hey, I got rid of that video. And they said, good job. It should disappear in the next couple of weeks. 5 months went by where my viewership was going down and down and down because my reach wasn't there. And I still had that strike. Now, this was June of 2023, last summer. That's what drove me to quit the first time. Simply put, anybody that reaches, triple digits in streaming and has to deal with that huge drop off, it kind of makes you feel like crap as a streamer, like you're not good enough or you're not good at what you're doing. That was a mental battle that I was dealing with last year. And I still had the principle of I want to stream on a platform that's going to give me the possibility to get the most live viewers in my chat. Facebook couldn't do that at that time because they killed my reach. So I left Facebook, went to YouTube, and tried to build there. It was a major financial cut, but we were making some progress. It was going okay. 2 weeks after I left Facebook, I got a notification that they lifted the strike. I start thinking about it. I'm like, I'm going to go try to stream. I'm going to go see what happens. I go live, 118 viewers right off the bat when I came back. Went live again, 120. Went live again, around 120 again. The lights were back on. My recommendations were around 25, 30%. Everything was back to where it was. The reach, getting more viewers in my live stream. My goal as a content creator. So that lasted for a little while and I kept working at it, but it was about 4 or 5 months after I came back, right before winter, where things started to slow down again. And I noticed that my recommendations were going less and less and less. And I noticed that my friends who are streamers on the platform were seeing this decline and this drop off. And a lot of people were leaving. This was about the time when Kick started really taking off and a lot of people were jumping to Kick, and the atmosphere of streaming was just changing. Less and less people were giving a damn about it on Facebook in general. That's fine. We have to adjust as content creators all the time for the ups and downs and ebbs and flows of streaming. But what you need to realize for a live streamer, if you're not bringing in enough new people, the people that get sick of you and move on, that's how your number is going to drop. You have to have enough influx of people for the people that go out, keep it going. It's not like you entertain a person for one night and they're there for life. You could get somebody like that. I have a couple of them. You guys are awesome. You know who you are. But most people come in and watch for a handful of times and then they move on. And maybe they'll catch you again in a couple of weeks. They don't make it like part of their daily routine. So without enough people coming in while people are going out, you're going to see that drop off. And that's what we were all seeing. And it was going fast. So then I started posting VOD videos, videos on demand, host a little video that was 3 to 8 minutes long. And we could start making ad revenue on those videos, but something else was happening too. Our follower numbers were skyrocketing. I have gotten over 10,000 followers in this little window of time. It was insane. We just reached 20,000. Next thing I know, we were crossing the 30,000 mark in followers. The one thing I noticed was none of those new followers ever made it to a live stream. They don't even know what Thumb Tacos is or what I do. So it became very apparent to me that this platform really becoming like fake. It was like fluff. All the big pages you'd see with tons of followers, and you go to their live streams, there's nobody in there. We were all fluffed up with this fake following. Facebook wouldn't notify our followers. Even if they did 5%, like just tell 5% of my following and it would be an awesome night. They never did that. They never turned the lights back on in this period. So I had to do something. I wanted to stay in control, and I wasn't gaining the live viewers that I wanted for my stream. So I started multi-streaming to YouTube. At first, YouTube was slow. It was hard to balance between two platforms. So we do the multi-stream for a while, and I start noticing that YouTube is going from 7 to 10 viewers to, 10 to 12 viewers over the weeks, and then also 15 to 20 viewers. And then also we get to a point where YouTube is keeping up with Facebook. It was working. YouTube is enormous. And if there's any chance of me having bigger numbers in my live stream, I felt like I needed to lean towards that. So in the back of my head at this point, I was already thinking about it and mentally getting ready to pull the plug. Fast forward a few weeks after this. Now this about a month ago, where we're at in the timeline here. I know this is kind of confusing. I'm trying to be transparent here. I got doxxed on my stream. That's where somebody comes in and drops your personal information. But not only that, they encouraged illegal activity along with this doxing, which makes it a felony. So it was a little bit different than your typical doxing. After I get done streaming, I have to call the local police to stay, my local police. They come out to my house. I have to go over the whole situation. I have to explain what swatting is, go through this whole mess. My family was threatened. Extended family was threatened. It was very messy, uncomfortable. I hated going through that. Moved on from that. Now I reach out to Facebook support. I have the little blue check mark, the little check mark, so I can get a hold of somebody if I have a problem. I thought maybe a felony would get their attention, right? Get through their messages, finally get a hold of somebody on the phone, and we keep getting disconnected because the way they communicate with you is an automated message through Messenger. So if they send you a message at like 1, 2 in the morning, which they were, and you don't see it till 7 in the morning, you get greeted with a message that says, sorry, this conversation's been timed out. We hope that you're satisfied with the results. And then you have to start all over and do it again. I have screenshots. I have streamer friends that sent me screenshots of the same troll that tried to do it to them. All this evidence built up, and I got stuck in this loop with Facebook support. While I'm dealing with live chats breaking and all the other problems on Facebook, it's not good. Mentally, I'm not doing well. I'm not happy streaming on a platform that has nobody at the helm. It's vacant. I'm more and more getting closer and closer to letting go of Facebook. And then Stone Mountain 64, who is the biggest streamer I know and watch, decides that he's gonna get rid of his exclusivity to Facebook and start streaming to Twitch and YouTube and all that other stuff because nothing is going well for him either. He's one of the people, like, if the top dogs are leaving the platform, you know something's up. You know that it's not good. You know it's not working. He also mentioned, and this was the nail in the coffin, I do believe, for me. He mentioned that he had a strike or a glitch on his page for 2 years and they didn't fix it. He's your biggest streamer. In Facebook, you didn't fix whatever glitch he had. You didn't give him the time of day. What are they going to do for us? A streamer like me, a tiny little grit of sand. What are they going to do for you? That blue check mark is a scam. So I had to come with a choice and decide, why am I still streaming on Facebook after all this crap, everything I went through? Why am I still streaming on Facebook? I was streaming there because of the money. I wasn't streaming there because of my original goal as a content creator, which is as many viewers as I can get in front of the stream on any given night. Growing the community, growing the live viewer count is my goal as a content creator, because that does mean more money later on in a different way. It brings on more of a legitimacy and business approach to what live streaming can be. And like I said, I got to taste that for a little bit, and it's worth it. It's worth every bit of effort to get to that level. I promise you, because you don't feel like you're constantly yanking money out of your viewers' pockets. You can start supplementing different revenue streams from different areas. And eventually I came to the point where Facebook's never going to turn the lights back on. I don't think Facebook Gaming wants streaming on their platform, at least game streaming anymore on their platform. It costs them too much money. They don't care. And no matter what I do, like I'm pretty sure even if it all came back, I think I have a better chance on YouTube. I think it's going to work out. I think it's going to be just fine. I'm not really concerned about it. And at least when I go live on YouTube, I know that I'm going live for my original goal, my driving goal that keeps me streaming night after night with the goal and ambition of getting as many live viewers into that live stream. And I have to be at the place that works with that idea in mind. Facebook just isn't that anymore. My viewers that sat through this video and listened to it all, I appreciate you. I hope you guys come over to YouTube, check out a live stream sometime. It's just Dumb Tacos on YouTube. If you're catching this on Facebook, if you're on YouTube already and watching this, hell yeah, hit that bell or whatever is down below to be rad. Streamers, if you are wondering how Facebook's going, you're thinking about it as an opportunity, I wouldn't start there. I would do whatever you could to get on TikTok, because TikTok is like early Facebook right now, where you can get a bunch of momentum. But once you have that momentum on a different platform that's algorithmic, it's a hard word to say. Once you get to that point of getting like people in on like TikTok or something like that, try to funnel them into a Twitch or into a YouTube channel. That's my recommendation now. In 2024, 4 years of streaming, I'm not quitting. I'm evolving. I'm not even evolving. I'm just streaming on YouTube. I've been doing it for like 6 months now. I love it. I love YouTube streaming. It's great. It's fair. You should do it too. Let me know below what you guys think. I appreciate you all. Have a great day.